My sister Ronnie showed up 3 months ago crying with 2 suitcases. Her boyfriend cheated, and she begged to stay a few weeks until she found an apartment. I live alone in a 3-bedroom, so I said fine. First 2 weeks were okay. She bought groceries and kept to herself. Then she started getting comfortable, left her stuff everywhere, had friends over on weeknights, rearranged my furniture without asking because she didn't like how the room flowed. When I said something, she'd cry about how hard her breakup was, and I'd feel like garbage for bringing it up. By month 2, she was acting like she lived there, telling me my decorations were depressing, complaining the water pressure sucked. I bit my tongue because she was family and going through stuff. Then last week, she went into the basement looking for a hairdryer. I keep old boxes down there with random papers and stuff from when I moved in. That night, she was being extra nice, made dinner, asked how my day was. It felt off. Next evening, I came home and she was sitting at the kitchen table with papers spread out. She had this weird, confident energy. I asked what she was doing, and she said we needed to have a serious conversation about the living arrangement. I sat down. She slid a paper toward me. It was an old letter from our grandma to our dad from like 12 years ago talking about helping with a down payment on a house at this address. Grandma mentioned hoping it would stay in the family and maybe one day be passed down to her grandchildren. Ronnie said she'd been thinking about it and realized Grandma helped buy this house. That meant it was supposed to be family property. She said it wasn't fair I got to live here alone when Grandma wanted it for all of us. Then she said she'd been talking to her friend who works at a real estate office, and apparently if Grandma contributed money there could be a claim. I just stared at her. She kept going. Said she wasn't trying to kick me out completely, but I should probably start looking for my own place because she needed stability right now, and this house was technically partially hers. She'd give me till the end of the month. I asked if she was being serious. She got defensive and said she wasn't trying to be mean, but facts were facts, and maybe I should have told her about Grandma's involvement from the beginning. I went upstairs and grabbed my folder from the closet, came back down and put my mortgage papers on the table, the deed with only my name, the bank statements showing I'd been paying the mortgage for 4 years. I told her Grandma gave Dad $2,000 toward the down payment as a gift. I paid the other $18,000 myself. I paid every single mortgage payment. The house was 100% legally mine. Her face changed. She picked up the deed and read it, started saying her friend must have misunderstood. I said her friend didn't misunderstand anything. Ronnie made an assumption based on an old letter and decided she could take my house. She backtracked fast, said she wasn't trying to take anything. She just thought maybe we could share it since we were both Grandma's grandkids. I told her 30 seconds ago she gave me a deadline to move out. She said I was twisting her words. I told her to pack her stuff and be out by morning. She immediately started crying, said she had nowhere to go and I was being cruel over a mistake. I said the mistake was trying to kick me out of my own house. She said she'd pay rent and we could forget this happened. I said no. She already showed me what she'd do the second she thought she had power over me. I wasn't living with someone who'd try to evict me. She called our mom, sobbing. Mom called me an hour later saying Ronnie was just confused and I was being too harsh. I asked Mom if someone tried to steal her house, would she let them keep living there? Mom said that wasn't the same thing. I said it was exactly the same and hung up. Ronnie packed that night, kept slamming things and muttering about how I was being dramatic. She tried apologizing at the door, but it sounded more like she was mad I didn't fall for it. She left around 11 with everything stuffed into garbage bags. I changed the locks the next day. Cost me $80, but I wasn't risking her still having a key. She texted me 3 days later saying I ruined everything over a simple misunderstanding. I didn't respond.